Hello there. So I'm making a run on CHIMPS, the CHIMPLE challenge, as the balloon called it, getting a Sun Temple on CHIMPS. And my strategy is to have a no RNG run with no close rounds with minimal micro as Ethan Ree would do it. So of course I'm going to be using Oben to power up the Sun Avatar and then the Sun Temple, and we're going to be doing it on logs. So you see, this is a CHIMPS run. Okay. And so the point of this is we're going to start off pretty easy. So we're going to start off with a submarine. So the submarine is going to provide our early camo detection. So I'm going to place it here and get it in the bottom corner. Okay. So a sub at the bottom corner, just hit play and go from there. So at the end of round 8, the furthest balloon has gone is over on this thing. We haven't even got anything over here. We're going to place our Oben. So I'm going to place my Oben in the bottom right corner of this one right here. So as far down and as far over as we can go. Okay. Like
the
so.
spirits of the forest awaken.
And next thing we're going to do is we're going to buy some discount villages. So after round 14, you can get your first village, which I'm going to place just above Oben as far down as you can go. Okay, it's very important we get this one as far over and as far down as we can be. And when you can, get the discount village, the double discount. Okay, so at the end of round 19, we have the double discount on the first village. Okay, so on the sub, we're gonna start getting his camo detection, but we have some balloons that have gotten down here underneath Oben, so we're just gonna get twin guns first, and then we're gonna go towards the camo detection. So before round 24, we're going to get the sub to 301. We're going to submerge it to reveal the camo balloon. As soon as that's revealed, you unsubmerge it and it will stay unsubmerged till round 33, sorry. Okay. So after round 27, before round 28, we can get our second village. And so we're going to place it right here. We're going to place it kind of right there, a little to the side. There we go. Okay, and we'll get to the double discounts as soon as we can. I forgot to say on round 33, obviously we had the camo round. Submerge the sub. Once you're done, you can unsubmerge them. And we have the second discount village. Okay, so we're going to place our super monkey. How are we going to place it? It's important that we have the double discount on it. We're going to place it in this bottom corner right here. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we're going to place them all the way to the edge over here. Okay. Up is not too big a deal, but it's important we get them as far over so that way when we have the ultravision upgrade, he will see this lane of the track right here. Right there. Okay. And obviously on round 36 and 37, submerge the sub for the camos, but other than that, not that big a deal. Okay, so so the key on the supers, get laser vision and knockback for round 40. You can also get the ultravision if you want, and then the Moab will go down easy. So that is the round 40. That should be round 6. Forget we don't start at round 1. Hey, so round 6, get the sub. Round 9, Oben. 14, get the village A, which is just above Oben. I get the discounts as soon as possible. Round 20, get the sub to double guns. 24, 301, then submerge. Then unsubmerge after reveal the camo. Round 28, get village B discounts. 33, you submerge the sub the whole round. Around 35, you can buy the super, so get it in this corner right here. 36 and 37, submerge the sub for the camos, unsubmerge, and they get laser vision and knockback for the Moab. And that is our round 40 plan. So on right before round 42, so after round 41, buy submerge, or plutonium reactor, I should say, on the sub, submerge the sub, and it will stay submerged the rest of the time before it gets sacrificed to the thing. Now, the nice part about this is you calculate it up. We've spent just over $4,000 on the sub, and so the $4,000 will give it the super, the two planes, the two Spectors, for its damage capabilities. So we have the 4,000 in military sacrifices. And so you don't even have to buy them right now, but you can just buy plasma vision and ultra vision on your super and let it go to town. And the next purchase we're going to make is the Sun Avatar. The nice part about the plutonium reactor is it will destroy the purple balloons as well. I forgot to say. Okay, so in the early 50s, so round 52, and maybe at the end of round 51, you can afford the Sun Avatar, buy it whenever. And just keep hitting play. Okay, so this is where my strategy differs from a lot of others. I've tried to take just this up to Sun Temple. Can't do it on its own. Can't hang in the 90s. Okay, so then I was like, okay, get jungle drums. Still fails. And so I kept buying some stuff. And so I figured on this, and I've replicated every time since I've tried it. I replicated all this. I'm going to buy up to a primary training on the Village A. So the one right above Open. We're like primary training. And so, yes, we're going to be buying a bunch of support primary towers. Okay. And so the first one is we're going to get a glue gunner, and we're going to put the glue gunner right in between them like so. Okay. So we're going to as far over and as far down as we can get. And then we're going to put an ice monkey right next to it. Okay. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get the glue gunner up to an 013, so a Moab glue, and we're going to get a embrittlement on this ice monkey. Okay. Okay, and so the final key thing is to get a bomb tower and another ice tower. Okay, and so the bomb tower I'm going to put right next to the Sun Avatar right here. And I'm going to put an ice, and hopefully you can get the ice in the double discount, and this one does. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we're going to get the bomb shooter up to a 024, so a missile cluster bomb. And the point is that missile cluster bomb can hit the top part over here. The ice, we're going to get to an 022, a refreeze. Now, why do I buy all this stuff? Well, if you total up all the things with the double discount, this gets us to 15,000 in primary sacrifices. 15,000 is a breakpoint to add 1 damage to the Sun Temple main beam. So this is a huge breakpoint for damage purposes for the Sun Temple. Okay. So we see by round 61 we have all this. So what's the whole point of this? Well, the point is the Moab, or the glue gunner on strong, I forgot to say to put him on strong, is going to glue down a whole bunch of things. With the primary training, the bomb is going to make short work of everything in this and clean up the super ceramics. Any super ceramic they get over here that gets missed, we get the refreeze, so it can refreeze things while the Sun Avatar is attacking other things, and they can clean up. Okay. The only thing we have to do now is place Oben's trees. Place it up in the middle right here, and you're only going to place trees on 94, 95, and 96. So that's it. Literally place trees on 94, 95, 96, place brambles on those rounds as well. Okay, so place trees right here. So when I say right there, I mean right here. And then we want to put brambles and trees, refresh your tree. It's going to pop on 94, 95, and 96. Okay, and then after 96, we'll have enough for the sun avatar. Or sun temple, sorry. So we have at the end of round 96, 108,410. You should have around that. My tree popped on both 94, 95, 96. I didn't even hit brambles once, just to show you, very unmicro intensive. So just place your tree, place the tree right there ish in the middle of that section. So balloons vertically on either side, don't draw it. And it will pop on place it at the beginning of 94, it will pop, place it beginning of 95, it will pop, place at the beginning of 96, it will pop. Okay, the furthest any balloon has gotten anywhere is right here. It might look scary that some DDTs are coming by, but right there on 95 and some Moabs on 94 and 96. But the cannon and the sun avatar clean up everything really well. And so now we have what we've all been waiting for, the CHIMPLE. Oops, let me get the right thing. And because we have the 15,000 in primary upgrades, it has the extra 3 damage, and we have the Spector from the 4,000 in the military upgrades, which will be nice because it will hit things over here. Okay, what you want to do with it from here, I usually just buy a village and just give it a speed boost, and then whatever you want to do, it will solo the bad just like this. But this is the CHIMPLE run. So I've just completed it. So 98, the balloons didn't get any further than here on the vertical up, so they didn't even get to the second downward thing. 99, the fortified DDTs got a little further. On 100, it popped the bad on the second downward trajectory and finished everything off over here, right here. As you can see, 3 abilities, just the trees on 94, 95, 96. And I don't even know if they're needed, but just place them just to be safe. Again, a minimal micro, no RNG run. I've repeated it on command. The reason why I like this setup as opposed to other ones is because of the minimal micro and the relatively powerful temple that you get from it. And so I tried many things, but this setup basically guarantees you can get the temple out. And I tried skipping on other things, but when I realized just go for the full 15,000, you have just enough after round 96 to get the temple on round 97. I realized go for the 15,000 breakpoint on primary to get that extra damage, and it is powerful. I've gone to round 127 with this and getting other things, but that is the CHIMPLE run.